pump maybe the energy, the blood may be pumping a little bit, a little harder this game for the quarterback there.
Just a little bit harder, I'm sure. 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles. Football on the 42, just underway here in Hyden, Leslie County and Morgan County. And a good run down into Morgan County territory all the way down to the 33-yard line was Dalton Maggard again. And this offensive line's opening up big holes, Steve.
They sure are. And right there was another one.
That was a 26-yard run all the way down to the 32-yard line of Morgan County. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Their first drive and their first time on the Morgan County side of the 50. Sweep to the left. The runner cuts it back up the middle down to about the 30-yard line. Ostrander, the ball carrier. So give him 2. They'll mark it on the 30-yard line, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 8. 10:39 on a moving clock here in the first period. No score, the opening drive for Leslie County of this game. Trip receivers to the near side. Morgan County puts pressure. And what a run by the quarterback. He's still on his feet down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. And Landry Collett in there.
We'll see if our technical staff can get that line drawn on the field there to see measure his distance there. But yeah, he ran probably, like you said, 60 yards to make that to get there. But he did break a couple tackles and made some pretty good moves and got back to the middle of the field and made something happen there.
Now they're marking off a penalty, too, as well. Against Morgan County, and that's a personal foul on the defense.
And those penalties can help you or hurt you, and that one right there hurts the Cougars quite a bit. Moves it just inside the 10-yard line there.
So that's half the distance to the goal line. It'll make it 1st and goal, the football just inside the 10. As the Eagles look to score here early in the first period. Call it again in the gun. And before the snap, Morgan County jumps off sides.
So back-to-back penalties there. Going to hurt the Cougars even more.
That'll put the football down inside the 5-yard line now.
There's a fine line of getting that, trying to get that edge, trying to, I guess, get ready for that snap just the right time, and that was off just a little bit.
Collett hands the ball off to Maggard. He spins down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line, so give him 2 on the carry.
Number 26, Dalton Maggard on the carry for a gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and goal to go.
Football marked on the 3-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal for Leslie County. And, Steve, the Eagles have had some impressive runs here in this first drive.
They sure have.
Both Maggard and Collett.
Yep.
Collett throws that ball into the end zone. It was almost picked off by the Morgan County defender. It falls incomplete. And that brings up 3rd and goal with the football on the 3-yard line. So this would be a big hole here for Morgan County if they could stop Leslie County from going into the end zone here on this first series.
And we'll see if the Leslie County Eagles are going to look to pass or go back to that running game. Have a lot of success with the run.
And they've got Collett in the backfield, and they sack him. So a big play for the Cougars defense as 3 Cougars call it at the football and sack him all the way back to the – they'll mark the football on the 10-yard line, so that was a 7-yard loss, Steve.
Yeah, that changes things on 4th down now, So it looks like they got about 15 or on the 10 there, I'm sorry. So big difference there, being on the 10-yard line with 4th down and being on the 2nd or 3rd yard. So we'll see what they do. Looks like they're going to go for it.
4th and goal, the football on the 10. The Eagles break the huddle. They have trip receivers to the near side. Call it in the gun. He rolls this side. He's under pressure again. And Morgan County's going to bring him down, so the Cougars will hold on downs. Collett's tackled at the 10-yard line for no gain, and that'll turn the football over to Morgan County. So a big stand for the Morgan County defense here on this first series, Steve, and they'll take over deep in their own territory on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, big stop by the Cougars there, and good job by the defense. I'm sure Leslie County's got to be a little disappointed there. They had a really good opportunity to score. And let's see if the Cougars can march back down the field.
Morgan County's first play of the evening, 1st and 10, nickel in the shotgun. Dual receivers lined up to the far side. That was Chance Wright, the ball carrier. And they wrap him up in the backfield. It looks like they'll mark it on about the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of a couple of yards.
Looks like the defense was definitely ready for that play.
2nd down and 12, the football on the 8-yard line. First possession of the evening for the Cougars, nickel in the gun. Again, double receivers to the far side. And again, a handoff up the middle to Wright, and Leslie County's having none of that. Again, he's tackled in the backfield for a loss, this time back to the 5-yard line.
He'll lose a few yards. Number 50, Adam Wooten on the tackle.
So Morgan County going in the wrong direction here, Steve, on the first 2 plays. Both times they've been tackled in the backfield for losses, and that'll bring up 3rd and long. They mark the ball on the 5. They'll need about 16 yards as they've got to get out across the 20 here to move the chains.
So the Cougars are going to have a big play here because they're not going to go for it on the 4th down here. They're going to punt. So they got to have a big play here.
And they don't want to punt out of their own end zone either.
No, they do not.
Clock down under 7 minutes left here in the first period. First drive for Morgan County. They stop the Eagles on downs on the 10-yard line on Leslie County's opening drive. Nickel with the snap. He keeps it, goes around the far side, makes the corner, but they run him out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, it looks like. Call it the 14. So a 9-yard gain for Nickel. Still about 6.5 yards short. Football's on the 13-yard line, they marked it. So 4th down for the Cougars. And Cameron Rogers will kick it away. Wide Hensley stands deep for Leslie County. He's on the Morgan County side of the 50 on the 45-yard line. Pretty good kick by Rogers. Yeah, hits on about the 37, takes a Morgan County bounce out and goes dead at the 44-yard line.
It was close to hitting the Leslie County player there, but I think Coach Easterling was wanting to pick it up and try to sell it there that it did hit it.
So a 31-yard punt for Rogers, and we'll switch sides of the field. The Leslie County offense will come back out onto the field at the 6:29 mark left here in the first period to begin their second possession of the evening.
See a lot of sweatshirts and long sleeve shirts, some jackets. It does feel like fall right now.
Fall is definitely in the air here on this Friday evening in Leslie County. Second possession of the game for the Eagles. 1st and 10 on the Morgan County 44. 2 receivers near side. Screen pass. Hensley will bring it back this way. and a group of Morgan County players will tackle him as he crosses the 45 back to about the original line of scrimmage. And they'll mark him on the 44-yard line, so no gain on the screen pass, and it's 2nd and 10 for Leslie County.
And again, he covered a lot of ground there, but was from side to side there, probably 20, 25 yards.
Quarterback keeper this time in a big hole, and down inside the 20-yard line for a first down for the Eagles goes Landry Collett. That's his second good run here of the first period. That moves the chains. They mark the football on the 18-yard line. So a 26-yard gain for Collett.
It looks like we got a injured Cougar on the field.
So with the Morgan County player down, we'll take a quick break. When we come back to Hyden, no score in the first period on the Cougar Football Network.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with zero closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Hand off and around the near side, down inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds down on the 7-yard line. Goes the Eagle running back for Leslie County. So again, Leslie County has it 1st and goal. This time the football's on the 7-yard line. They was down here just a few moments ago on their opening drive, and Morgan County's defense strengthened up and stopped them on 4 plays.
So we'll see if the Cougar defense can do the same thing here.
Maggard takes the handoff, comes to this near side down inside the 5, still on his feet and powers his way down. I thought he made it in. Did they call it a touchdown or not?
It looks like he is showing it down a little bit short.
I thought he was in. The crowd did too. They'll mark it on the 1/2-yard line. So a 6.5-yard gain. They mark it.
They have a kid with epilepsy over there, so lots of stuff.
Okay. 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper into the end zone. Touchdown, Leslie County. Collett with the touchdown, and Leslie County at the 4:52 mark of the first period puts the first points of the game on the board. It's 6-0 Eagles.
Yeah, the celebration was just a little premature there, but now they can. And fireworks are going off, and it's a 6-0 game right now.
So 6-0 Leslie County, and they'll line up to kick the extra point. Jesse Osborne will attempt the extra point for the Eagles. High snap. And the snapper will have to run, and pass is complete, but the receiver is tackled on the 5-yard line. So a failed 2-point conversion. And at the 4:52 mark of the first period, your score, Leslie County 6, Morgan County nothing. You're watching Morgan County Cougars football on MTTV Channel 2.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
Chance Wright and Bradley Nickel are back deep for the Cougars. Jesse Osborne will kick the football for Leslie County 6-0, the Eagles with the lead. The squib kicks fell on the 38-yard line. That's where Morgan County will start this possession.
So the Cougars with some good field position here on the 38. So let's see if they can't march down the field and get them a score.
Second possession for Morgan County of the evening. Their first possession resulted in a punt from deep in their own territory, and Leslie County turned that into 6 points. That's where we're at right now. 1st and 10, Nickel in the gun. He has 2 receivers to the far side. Running back on either side. Fakes the handoff to Wright. Nickel keeps the football, crosses the 40, 45, and will make it out to about the 47-yard line.
Number 1, Chance Wright on the play. Of 9 yards.
Yeah, short of the first down there by about a yard. But a good run.
So the football out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 9 for Nickel, and it's 2nd down and 1 for the Cougars. And that's the key to keeping these drives open, Steve. If you can pick up 7, 8, and 9 yards on first down, it opens up the playbook a lot more. Nickel hands it off to Wright this time, and he's met in the backfield, and that play's not worked. That's the 3rd time they've tried that, and they've lost yardage every time.
Yeah, they're meeting him in the backfield there, and just as soon as it's handed off, there's a defender there to take them down, and so the defense has been ready for that play.
Wright loses 2 back to the 45, will bring up 2nd down and 12. 6-0 Leslie County with the lead. Morgan County with the football. 3:38 on a moving clock here left in the first quarter in Hyden. 2 receivers near side. Nickel's going to throw the ball, and it's caught. And then the football goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with Morgan County.
And I believe that's enough for them a first down.
So Joe Spencer caught that football. There's a flag down on the far side of the field, so hold it right there and let's see what this is all about. So it would be a first down, but we've got to see what the penalty's about here.
I didn't see anything jump out there. So that's going to push it on down the field then.
So a personal foul on the Eagles, and that'll give Morgan County 15 more yards. It'll go all the way down to the 35-yard line now.
Actually, it gets him on the 34. So a big play there. And again, those penalties can help you and they can hurt you. And that one right there hurt the Eagles and help the Cougars.
So the ball on the Leslie County 34-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for Morgan County. Their first play of the evening on the Leslie County side of the 50. 2 receivers to the far side. Again, a back on each side of Nickel in the gun. He fakes a handoff, rolls, now throws it. And Sexton's tackled in the backfield for Morgan County. That's a loss. Actually, that was Alan Justice that caught that pass, and he'll lose 6 back to the 40-yard line.
And again, that defense from the Eagles, they're ready for them, and they're meeting the Cougars in the backfield.
They certainly are. The misdirection plays and the sweep with Nichols, what's turned into positive yardage so far for the Cougars, but this straight-ahead football is not working right now.
Nope, it sure is not.
2nd and 16 for the Cougars, the ball on the 40-yard line. The clock approaches 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Leslie County with the lead. 2 receivers here to the near side, nickel in the gun. Flips it back to Cantrell. Cantrell turns it up across the 40, 35, the 30, still on his feet. Adam down inside the 20. Still going down inside the 10-yard line. A good run for Adam Cantrell on the misdirection. And they'll mark it on the 10-yard line. So a big play there for Cantrell. Give him 30 yards on the carry.
Big run by Cantrell.
And that's exactly what the Cougars needed.
Sure did. And I tell you what, he's quick as a cat and nimble, and he made some misses, made some defenders miss, and made some good plays there. Made a good play.
So 1st and goal, the football on the 10-yard line, nickel in the gun, 2 receivers to the far side. And Wright's wrapped up in the backfield for a loss again, but a flag comes in late into the pile. Let's see what that's all about.
There's a flag on the play.
And another personal foul on Leslie County, a face mask penalty this time.
Foul, face mask on Leslie County.
Well, Leslie County, the defense is being very physical. Couple of flags there to kind of show how physical they are. Personal foul and a face mask, but they've been meeting the Cougars in the backfield and been very, very, very active.
So it's 1st and goal now for Morgan County with the football on the 7-yard lines. That penalty was half the distance to the goal line. And the Cougars are trying to tie this football game, and they could take a lead with an extra point here, Steve. And this first quarter started out far different than what their last 2 or 3 games has.
Yep.
Good drive here for Morgan County. Let's see if they can cap it off. Nickel in the gun. 2 receivers here to the near side. Hand off to Rogers, and he's tackled in the backfield. And I believe he may have lost 2 yards. Cameron Rogers on the carry. They mark it on the 9-yard line, so it is a loss of 2. And it's 2nd down and goal with the football on the 9-yard line. Clock down under 30 seconds now left here in the first period.
And again, this field is beautiful. Nice field. And seems like that's been the norm here in the last little bit. These football fields are popping up left and right, artificial turf, and again, it's a beautiful field.
So 2nd and goal, football on the 7, and Morgan County I don't believe is even going to try to get a snap off. It's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Hyden. Your score in a very entertaining first quarter of football. Leslie County 6, Morgan County nothing. You're watching Morgan County Cougars football on the Cougar Football Network.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
So Morgan County in their last 3 games have been outscored 145-24, but here in Hyden this evening, the Cougars defenses came to play. They stopped Leslie County on downs. Their first drive, Leslie County scored the second time they touched the football. Now Morgan County with a good drive that started at the 4:52 mark of the first period. They have it Second and goal on the 9-yard line. Nickel in the gun, 2 receivers to the near side. And he tried to hand it off to Rogers, and it's fumbled. And I believe Leslie County's going to come up with the football, and they do. So a costly turnover for the Cougars.
Yeah, that right there hurts. Golden opportunity to score.
On the handoff from Nickel to Rogers, the ball was bobbled and fumbled. And Leslie County will take over right there.
Yeah, that handoff it was kind of in between a pitch and a handoff, and it just wasn't right from the beginning there.
So they drove it all the way down to the 9-yard line of Leslie County, but they fumbled the football away. And Leslie County will take over for third drive here of the first period, 1st and 10 on the 13. Collett gets away from the rush and throws the football away. And Morgan County's putting a lot of pressure, Steve, on Collett tonight. They're coming right up the middle, and this defense has came to play football here this evening.
They sure have. They got to, they've give up some, I think we've talked about this the last couple of weeks. They give up some big plays, and if they can take away those big plays, they take care of business on these small ones. So they got a big stop there that first drive, and got a little confidence, and so we'll see how they do on this one.
Leslie County had outscored their opponents 72-26 the last 2 games coming into this game tonight. Flags down before the snap, and I believe this is a false start. We'll see. And it's offsides against Morgan County.
There's a flag on the play. It'll be offsides on Morgan County. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
So that'll bring the football out to the 18-yard line, and it'll make it 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles from the 18. Second period just underway here at Leslie County. 6-0, the Eagles with the lead and the football. Call it in the gun. Receiver in motion. And a quick pass over the middle, a hitter, and a big gainer. And Nickel finally makes the tackle down inside the 30-yard line. And a big catch and run from Collett to Hensley. That flips the sides of the field for the football. And they're going to mark that down inside the 30. It looks like on about the 28-yard line.
And they threw a flag there at the end, and I don't know if that was a horse collar tackle, maybe. I'm not sure. But
so 54 yards on the catch and run, and then a personal foul on Morgan County will be added on top of that.
So, again, another big play there.
So the personal foul brings it down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And just like that, Leslie County's back in business.
And
1st and 10 on the 14. Collett passes again, and that pass is incomplete. It was intended for Charles Hoskins. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 on the 14-yard line. So, Steve, that didn't take long for him to flip the field.
Nope, sure did not. And, again, here we go. We got the Cougars defense on, their backs against the wall again and trying to make a hold.
Morgan County had the football 1st and goal on the 9-yard line and coughed it up. And 3 plays later, Leslie County is knocking on the door on the 14, 2nd and 10. Screen pass down inside the 10 and walking the football into the end zone for the touchdown for Leslie County is Dalton Maggard. So call it to Maggard, 14 yards. And the touchdown for Leslie County.
Just a little screen pass there, and he made a couple moves, found a big hole, and pretty much just walked into the end zone.
So that makes the score 12-0 now, Leslie County, and they'll go for 2. And Collett throws, and he had it too, and the receiver drops it. So Baker had it in his hands, he dropped it, it's incomplete. And your score at the 11:27 mark of the second period, Leslie County 12, Morgan County nothing, and we'll be back to Hyden right after this.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
So a 33-second drive capped off with a 14-yard pass from Dalton to Maggard, 12-0 Leslie County, and they kicked the football off. Nickel takes that on about his 15-yard line. He comes back to the near side of the field and brings it out to about the 29-yard line. And that's where Morgan County will start this possession here in the second period.
And not a bad return there by Nickel.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They moved the football well on their last drive, but it stalled out with a fumble down on the 9-yard line. 2nd and goal on the drive, and Leslie County quickly, in 33 seconds, had the football to the other end of the field and scored. And we thought we was going to have a game tied up. Now we're down 2 scores. So a big drive here for the Cougars. Nickel in the gun. 2 receivers to the far side. A back on each side. Hand off to Wright, and again he's met in the backfield.
Something how the game can change within just a few minutes, or just a few seconds, rather. You think you're getting ready to tie the game, and now you're down 2 scores.
They marked that football on the 29, so officially no gain, and I think that was a generous spot at that.
I think you're right.
2nd and 10 for the Cougars. 2 receivers to the far side, Nickel in the gun. He's been there all night, a back on each side. He fakes the handoff, throws the football out in the flat, and that's caught by Spencer. He'll have a first down out across the 40 to the 45-yard line.
Good play there.
So the catch and run from Nickel to Spencer gets the Cougars first down. They mark it at the 46, so that's a 17-yard gain on that catch and run.
And probably got 6, 7, 8 yards after the catch there, so good play by the Cougars.
1st and 10, Morgan County. 2 receivers to the near side this time. Nickel takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now flips it to Wright. He cuts it right up the middle into the Leslie County territory, and they'll tackle him down on about the 43-yard line. And another good run. Gain of 11 on the play.
It looks like the Cougars want to play quick right here. Not give that defense much time to rest.
And Spencer fell down, or he had more real estate in front of him.
He sure did, and he knew it. He was disappointed.
So they'll mark the football on the 36-yard line. So give him 7.
And Nickel done a good job there in the backfield. He was actually pretty much captured there, and looked like he was going to be tackled for a big loss, and spun out of it, made something happen.
Sure did, and almost made something bigger happen too. 2nd down and 3, football on the 36. 2 receivers to the near side. Nickel, good protection this time. Now it breaks down. He keeps the football still on his feet. Good run. down to about the 30-yard line. And that'll be enough to move the chains for Morgan County. Another Cougars first down. So Nickel making something out of nothing there, Steve. He moves the chains for the Cougars, keeps this drive alive. It's 1st and 10 now, the football on the 30. And again, Morgan County driving into Leslie County territory. Let's see if they can hang on to the football and score some points this time. Spencer and Cantrell split out here to the near side. Two backs in the backfield, hand off to Rogers, and they meet him in the backfield and bottle him up on the 31-yard line, so that'll be a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, the defense of Leslie County, they've been there all night on that play.
2nd down and 11 now, the football on the 31, and they've bottled the middle up well.
They sure have.
Clock approaching 8 minutes left here in the first half. Leslie County with the 12-0 lead, a fast-moving, fast-paced first half.
Nickel's done a really good job of managing the ball and the plays here in this drive.
Again, two receivers here to the near side. Cantrell on the outside, Spencer in the slot. Nickel floats it over the middle, looking for Spencer. He had it, and I believe it was intercepted, and it was. The ball was deflected and intercepted. And Wyatt Hensley with the interception. And a good play for Leslie County, and again, they stop Morgan County deep in Leslie County territory. And we have a flag on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
There's a flag on the play.
And it was an ineligible receiver downfield on Morgan County. They'll decline that penalty. And the result of the play will be a first down on the interception. And it'll be 1st and 10 Leslie County. And the football's on the 15-yard line. First and 10 now for the Eagles. And a big pass play and completion. And out over the 40-yard line goes wide Hensley. And Collett hit him in stride all the way up to the 42-yard line. So that's a 27-yard gain on that play.
And another big play by the Leslie County offense. And they've had several of those big plays tonight.
1st and 10, the football on the 42. The Eagles are moving it once again. They have a 12-0 lead over Morgan County. And up the middle and across the 50-yard line into Morgan County territory goes Wyatt Ostrander. Good run for Ostrander. They'll mark him on the 48. So that's a 10-yard gain, and it should be, and it is a first down.
And he just muscled his way those last 3 or 4 yards, and a good run there.
So another first down for the Eagles. Leslie County with 11 first downs by my count here in the first half. 121 yards on the ground already for the Eagles on 12 rushes, 95 yards through the air.
And that'll be enough for another Leslie County first down.
That pass falls incomplete. It was intended for Hensley. So it's 2nd and 10 now for Leslie County. And the clock stopped with 6:44 left here in the first half. Morgan County needs a defensive stand here, Steve. They need to get the ball back. The Cougars have had the football twice deep in Leslie County territory. First time they fumbled it away on the 9-yard line. This last drive, a deflected interception off the hands of Spencer on the 15-yard line, and Leslie County is back on the Morgan County side of the field now, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the Cougars have had their opportunities tonight.
Maggard right up the gut, down inside the 40. He's close to another first down. In fact, he has one to the 37, so an 11-yard gain. And I've been impressed with Nathan Maggard here, or Dalton Maggard here in the first half, Steve. He's had some good runs for Leslie County.
He sure has, and we were expecting a lot of pass plays by Leslie County, but the run game has pretty much dominated this first half.
It sure has. 1st and 10. Screen pass is caught, but that's going to go for negative yardage this time. It'll be a loss of 3 as Dalton Baker made the catch. But they mark that back on the 41-yard line.
Good tackle there by the Cougars for the loss.
So I have it 2nd and 15 now with the football on the 41. 2 receivers to the far side. Football loose, but the Leslie County player falls on top of it at the 49-yard line, so the Cougars came close to taking that back. Close but no cigar, but it'll be a loss.
Yeah, pushes them back, what, about the 49-yard line?
The 49-yard line. They lost 8 yards on that play. So that'll make it 3rd down and 23 by my count. Looks like they got to make it to the 27. Be 3rd down and 22 then.
So this Cougar defense have had some really good plays, good stops.
Morgan County's defense has played well here in the first half. Just a couple of turnovers deep in Leslie County territory. This would be a different game right now.
Yep.
3rd and long. Let's see if the Cougars can hold. Call it again, sets up a screen. And this is Baker, and this time they're not going to get him. And he's all the way down close to the 20-yard line in a 1st down, a big gain from Collett to Baker. That moves the chains on 3rd and 23, and they convert. 29 yards on the play. They'll mark it on the 20-yard line. And that was a big play there, Steve, for Leslie County.
And that was the one thing the Cougars could not do, was give up that big play at that time, and that was a big play by the Eagles, and another 1st down.
They've set that screen pass up well tonight.
They sure have.
3 different occasions now they've done that. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, the football on the 20. Looking to go up 3 scores here if they can put it in this time. Here goes Maggard, untouched inside the 10, 5, still on his feet. And they're going to mark, I believe they're going to mark him down just short of the goal line.
Looked to me like he made it in there.
I thought he was in there too. So they're going to give him 19 yards. Maggard with the big run all the way down to the 1-yard line. And honestly, I thought he was in the end zone.
I sure did.
But they'll mark it 1st and goal, the football on the 1-yard line. Leslie County up 12-0, and they're looking to go up 3 scores if they can punch it into the end zone here.
And they've got 4 downs to do it in just over 4 minutes.
Call it up under center this time. Maggard in the backfield. And he hands it off to Maggard, and he powers his way, and Morgan County stops it.
Good stand there.
So a good play by the Cougars defense there to stop Maggard on that run. We'll line up and try it again, 2nd and goal. Again, call it under center, Maggard in the backfield. This time Collett will try it, and Morgan County's got him in the backfield, and they tackle him for a loss. And this Morgan County defense is standing tough, Steve, on this drive.
They sure are. Their backs against the wall again, and it seems like they've been there before. And so we'll see if they can do this one more time.
So they mark the football on the 3. That's a 2-yard loss. And now it's 3rd and goal for Leslie County. Football just inside the 3-yard line. Call it back in the gun this time. Takes the snap, hands it off, and the runner goes into the end zone untouched for the 3-yard touchdown. And that was Bryce Pugh on the 2-yard touchdown run. And on that 2-yard scamper, Leslie County goes up now 18-0.
And you hear and see the fireworks as they celebrate the touchdown.
So a 3-yard run by Bryce Pugh, 18-0 now Leslie County. They go for 2, and Collett hands it off to Pugh, and why not? He'll walk that in to the end zone for the 2-point conversion as well. So that drive inside the 5-yard line, all Bryce Pugh, a 3-yard touchdown run, the 2-point conversion, and at the 2:55 mark left in the first half, your score, Leslie County 20, Morgan County nothing. You're watching Morgan County Cougars football on MTTV Channel 2.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Nickel picks the kickoff up and takes it out across the 30-yard line for Morgan County, and that's where the Cougars will start this drive, and they now find themselves behind 20-0.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier that it seems like the Cougars do get behind early, and again they find themselves behind again tonight. So see if they can work themselves out of this hole, make something happen here just before the half.
So the football's on the 34-yard line. That drive took 4 minutes and 53 seconds off the clock, covered 85 yards. And Pugh ran the football in for a 3-yard score and then also had the 2-point conversion to put us where we're at right now, 20-0 Leslie County. 2 receivers to the near side, Cantrell and Spencer, nickel in the gun. He's been there all night. And the handoff goes to Wright. Tries to go up the middle, and again, they meet him in the backfield.
Number 18, Chance Ryan on the carry, met by Holston Eagles.
They'll mark that football on the 34, so officially no gain. And that brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars. And Steve, Morgan County's success in this game tonight has been with misdirection plays and sweeps to the outside. They've not got anything up the middle of the field.
Yeah, pretty much the Eagles have pretty much stopped that, and nothing up the middle for the Cougars tonight.
Morgan County with 37 yards rushing in this game on 13 attempts so far. 2nd down and 10, football on the 34. 2 receivers here to the near side, 2 in the backfield. Handoff this time goes to Rogers. He tries to cut it around the left, but he can't turn the corner. They'll tackle him on the 35. Give Cameron 1 yard on the carry. And Leslie County takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:49 before the half, 20-0 Leslie County with the lead.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3rd and 9 for the Cougars. The football on the 35, and Nickel flips it back to Rogers, and they'll tackle him in the backfield all the way back to the 32-yard line, so that's a loss of 3 on the play.
That'll bring up 4th down.
And Bryce Pugh with the tackle for Leslie County. He scored the touchdown on the last drive. So that'll bring up 4th and 9 now. Leslie County takes another timeout. Let's get in a quick commercial. We'll be right back after this.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
So the football's on the 33 now, 4th down for Morgan County.
And with Leslie County taking timeouts, they definitely won that ball back.
And Nichols' pass is batted down. Incomplete. So Morgan County turns the football over on downs.
Leslie County will take over on downs. It'll be 1st down and 10, Leslie County.
So 1st and 10 now for Leslie County.
So using those timeouts there by Leslie County definitely paid off for them. As they get the ball back with a minute and a half to go, they're looking to put more points on the scoreboard.
So a turnover on downs, and Leslie County has the football on the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. They have one timeout left here in the first half. Fakes the handoff to Maggard. And down to about the 35-yard line goes Landry Collett. They'll mark it on the 35, give him a gain of 3, and that brings up 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Maggard in the backfield lined up to the right of Collett. 2 receivers to the far side. Long pass deep down the left side, caught for the touchdown. Wide Hensley in the corner, and it's a 35-yard touchdown pass from Collett to Hensley, and they do turn that turnover on down, Steve, into 6 more points quickly.
They did. And a beautiful pass right in stride, and that's not an easy catch. Running full speed there, and they made it look easy.
They made it look easy. So at the 1:03 mark left here in the first half, it's now 26-0. Leslie County, that drive took 31 seconds.
They work quick, don't they?
They sure do. So Jesse Osborne with the extra point attempt, and he drills it. So the kick's up and good. So with 1:03 left in the first half, your score here in Hyden, Leslie County 27, Morgan County nothing. You're watching Morgan County Cougars football on MTTV Channel 2.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
So Osborne to kick it off for Leslie County. And Nickel will pick it up on the 14 for Morgan County. He tries to turn the corner, and he makes it out over the 20 to about the 21-yard line. And that's where Morgan County will begin this drive with 53 seconds left in the first half, and Morgan County trails 27-0.
With 53 seconds, not sure if they got enough time unless they get some. They got to have a couple big plays here. We'll see we'll see the call plays by Coach Easterling here, if he can come up with something here to get them down the field in a hurry.
Leslie County's outscored Morgan County 21-0 here in the second period to lead 27-0 here, 53 seconds short of halftime. And Morgan County failed to score last week, Steve, so this second straight game now here, if they can't put something on the board in the last 53 seconds, they've been shut out. Nickel throws it to Spencer, and Spencer catches it, takes it out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
Nickel's pass is complete for a gain of 7 yards to Spencer. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
So 2nd down and 3 now, the football on the 28-yard line.
And as the clock runs down, under 20 seconds here.
2 receivers lined up here to the near side, Nickel in the gun. And he hands it off to Wright. And he's tackled in the backfield. That'll be the last play of the first half, I'm sure. Wright will lose 2 yards. And that will bring us to halftime. So halfway through this game here on Friday evening in Hyden, your score, the Leslie County Eagles 27, Morgan County nothing. And we'll be back to Leslie County here in 3 or 4 minutes to get you updated on the first half stats on MTTV Channel 2.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season. You can have full control of your network with MRTC Total Command. This feature enhances your internet experience right at your fingertips. Worry less about online threats with included virus protection. Choose the sites your children visit and limit their screen time with parental control features. Manage smart devices at the touch of a button. You get all this for just $9.95. Plus, we will upgrade your router at no extra cost. Now that's Wi-Fi Advantage.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezell. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Back here in Hyden at Leslie County High School, it's halftime, and your score at halftime, the Leslie County Eagles lead Morgan County 27-0. Steve, this game started off, Morgan County had 2 chances to score. They drove deep into Leslie County territory, turned the football over both times. So the scoreboard could look different, but as has been the case the last few weeks, the Cougars just can't catch a break, and they find themselves down 27-0 here at halftime.
Yeah, again, they had their opportunities. They played well on offense and defense at times. Seems like they just can't catch that break. Like you said, it just, is a fumble, is an interception, and the interception was a deflection. And so, there's some things you just kind of you can't help, but it happens, and the result of the scoreboard is, you're down 27 points. The only good thing is they're going to get the ball back first thing right here in the second half. So maybe they can make something happen on that first drive in the second half.
Let's take a look at some of the unofficial statistics in the first half. First for Leslie County. Unofficially, we had them with 16 first downs. They really controlled the football and moved it well in the first half on this Cougar defense. Leslie County ran the football 20 times for 151 yards, passing 11 of 14 for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns. They did not have a turnover in the first half, and the Eagles had 3 penalties against them for 24 yards. Third down conversions, Leslie County was 3 of 4. They was 0 of 1 on fourth down conversion attempts, and that was a big stop on the first drive of the game. They had the football first and goal, and Morgan County stopped them early in the first period. Morgan County's unofficial team statistics in the first half, we had the Cougars with 4 first downs, They rushed the football 16 times for 33 yards. Passing, Nickel was 4 of 6 through the air for 19 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Morgan County also had 1 fumble, so 2 turnovers for the Cougars in the first half, and both of those turnovers was deep down on the Leslie County end of the field. Morgan County had 4 penalties in the first half against them for 33 yards. They was 0 for 4 on third down conversions and 0 for 1 on fourth down conversions. Let's take a look at some of the individual statistics in the first half. First for Leslie County, they were led in rushing by Dalton Maggard with 6 rushes for 57 yards. Landry Collett run the football 8 times for 39 yards. Wyatt Ostrander touched the football twice in the first half on the ground. He picked up 12 yards, 1 rush for Charles Hoskins for 11 yards, and 1 rush for Bryce Pugh. That was in the second period. He took that football into the end zone for a touchdown. Landry Collett also had a touchdown on the ground, or a touchdown for Leslie County as well in the first half. Collett was 11 of 13 through the air for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Wyatt Hensley had 6 receptions for 116 yards and 1 touchdown. Dalton Baker had a couple of catches for 24 yards. Dalton Maggard had a catch for 14 yards out of the backfield and a touchdown in the first half for Leslie County. For Morgan County, taking a look at some of their individual statistics, all of these are unofficial. Adam Cantrell had 1 rush in the first half for Morgan County, but it was a dandy. It was a 30-yard run that flipped sides of the field for Morgan County. Bradley Nickel ran the football 3 times for 24 yards. Cameron Rogers carried the football 5 times. He lost 9 yards. Chance Wright had 7 carries, and he lost 12 yards on those 7 carries in the first half. Cameron Rogers also had a fumble, and it was actually a fumble of the exchange between Nickel and Rogers. Passing, again, Bradley Nickel was 4 of 6 for 19 yards and 1 interception. Joe Spencer had 3 receptions in the first half for Morgan County for 25 yards, and Alan Justice had 1 reception. It was a screen pass they tried to set up, and he lost 6 yards on that play. Leslie County outscored Morgan County 6-0 in the first period. They added 21 more points onto the scoreboard in the second period, and that's where we stand right now. It's 27-0. They had 4 scoring drives in the first half. Their first one took 1 minute and 37 seconds off the clock, 5 plays, 56 yards, and Collett capped that off with a 1-yard run, and that gave Leslie County the 6-0 lead. That was all the scoring in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Leslie County took all of 33 seconds to go 87 yards on 4 plays. Collett to Maggard, 14 yards. The 2-point conversion failed, and it was 12-0 at that point, Leslie County. Their second touchdown of the second period took 4 minutes and 53 seconds off of the clock. It was an 11-play, 85-yard drive, capped off with a 3-yard touchdown run by Pugh, and he also had the 2-point conversion run, and with the successful 2-point conversion, it was 20-0 Leslie County at that point. And their final score of the first half took 31 seconds, 2 plays. It went 38 yards, and it was a 35-yard pass and catch, a beautiful pass from Collett to Hensley in the left corner of the end zone. The kick was good by Osborne, and that's where we stand at halftime, 27-0 Leslie County.
And a couple things that just stand out against, I guess for the Cougars is those turnovers, that fumble and that interception. And it wasn't just so much the turnovers, it was where they were at. They were inside the 20, ready to score. And it just breaks your heart when that happens. A couple things that stand out about Leslie County is, they marched down the field. A couple plays there, a couple drives there, nearly 90 yards, and the other one was 85 yards. And they put the ball in the end zone, and they finish. So, 87 and 85 yards.
The 87-yard drive took 33 seconds off the clock.
So, again, we talked about big plays, and Leslie County had some big plays, and they got them in a hurry and got down the field in a hurry.
They certainly did. Again, this Morgan County Cougars telecast being brought to you tonight by Appalachian Wireless, Bank of the Mountains, Caney Valley Propane, Commercial Bank, Dave Ison, candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive, First National Bank, Frederick Law Office, PLLC, Stanifer Builders, the Citizens Bank, GNS Concrete and Metal Roofing Services, and Woodman Life. I'm Chris Dickerson along with Stephen Gullett. We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from kickoff of the second half, and we'll be back to Hyden. Your score 27-0, Leslie County, you're watching Morgan County Cougars football on the Cougar Football Network.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
We always air our broadcast across Elliott, Morgan, Menifee, Wolf, and parts of Bath County on the MTTV cable network, but tonight we have some more viewers watching us. TVS Cable Channel 25 is carrying the telecast, and we are also live on Mountain Telephone TV's YouTube channel. So, Steve, we're getting out to a few more people tonight.
Yeah, so we're reaching a little bit more, viewers, and we're glad everybody's using their taking the time to view us here this evening. It's a great evening for high school football. It is definitely fall, but we do want to say a big thank you out to Thacker Grigsby, TVS Channel 25 for helping us get this back to West Liberty, back to our CO, and so we can show our everybody on Channel 2, but also on their Channel 25. And if you can't get there, you can always go to YouTube. So Mountain Telephone's TV YouTube channel, catch us there as well tonight. So Thacker's been a good friend of ours. They also do broadband and TV, and we have about 11,600 broadband customers. They have about just a little around the 14,000 mark as far as broadband. Access lines, Mountain Telephone has about 12,000 access lines. Thacker has around, I think, about 6,500. So on the dial tone side, a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller than Mountain Telephone, but just a little bit bigger on the broadband side.
So about 25,000 fiber customers between us both then.
Exactly. So we are reaching out quite a bit tonight on this telecast. So we're glad to do that, and with the help of Thacker Grigsby, we're able to do that.
We're glad to have you along for the telecast. It's a privilege to be able to bring this Cougars and Eagles football game to you. They did add a little bit of time to the clock, but we're under a minute and 40 seconds now left before we kick in the second half. These two teams played in West Liberty last year on October the 15th. Morgan County defeated Leslie County in that football game 28-21, but the 3 games prior to that Morgan County victory all belonged to Leslie County, and they racked up 42, 41, and 48 points, the Eagles did, in those 3 games, and they've scored 27 here tonight in the first half, Steve.
Yep, so they put up some points, and they done it in a hurry on some big plays, and we'll see if the Cougars can answer that in this second half. And we always talk about that running clock, and we're getting close to that. So the Cougars going to have to put some points on the board and get a couple stops.
Leslie County came into this game averaging 115 yards per game on the ground. They had 151 in the first half. They're averaging through the air coming into this game tonight 219 yards, and they had 154 through the air in the first half. Morgan County had 33 yards on the ground. They came in to this game tonight, averaging better than that. But, Steve, I tell you, this Leslie County defense has been stout up the middle tonight against this Morgan County rush.
They sure have. The Cougars have had nothing up the middle. Seems like the Leslie County Eagles have been ready for that play all night long, meeting them in the backfield. As soon as the ball's handed off, they're there. And so they've had the answer on that play. Let's see if the Cougars can adjust and make something happen in the second half.
So, again, Leslie County leads here 27-0 as we get ready to start the third quarter. They had 4 touchdown drives in the first half. Collett with a 1-yard touchdown run. Then Collett to Maggard 14 yards through the air. The first score of the second period of 3 that they had. A 3-yard run by Pugh, and he also had the 2-point conversion. And then a 35-yard beautiful pass from Collett to Hensley right at the end of the first half. Puts us where we're at 27-0.
And I'd say if we had to pick out a play of the game of the first half, that was it. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful play.
A good job by the coaching staff for Leslie County. They used 2 of their 3 timeouts while Morgan County had the football to get the football back there, and they capitalized on it as well. Leslie County will kick off. Morgan County will receive the kick here to start the second half, and I'm sure Jesse Osborne will do the kicking for the Eagles. He done an excellent job kicking the football in the first half.
Yeah, it seems like this Leslie County program, they do a lot of good things on all points of the game, and kickings, they do a good job there as well.
So Nickel and Rogers are back deep for the Cougars. We're ready to get the second half underway, and let's play football. Second half action here at Hyden. That kick goes out of bounds. Nickel lets it go out on about the 22-yard line, so they'll bring that well back up the field where Morgan County will take over to start the second half. And, Steve, it's very important for Nickel and these Cougars to get a good drive here to start the second half and try to get some points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they need something positive here to get them going and build a little momentum. And so we'll see what happens. And but definitely that run up the middle has not worked for them. So we'll see if they'll adjust and make something happen here.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars as we start the second half. Morgan County breaks the huddle. Nichols still at quarterback. He's in the gun. Spencer's in the slot. Cantrell lines up wide here to the near side. They've been the 2 wide on this side just about all evening. Nickel hands it off up the middle to Wright. This time he has some positive yardage. That was something they didn't have in the first half. And Chance goes all the way up to the 40-yard line. So a good run for Wright, a gain of 5.
So good yardage on first down. 5 yards there. So makes that second, as you say, it opens the playbook on that second down.
It makes a big difference. You get behind the chains, it's hard to get caught up. 2nd and 5 now for the Cougars. This time Spencer lines up in the slot to the far side. Cantrell, the single receiver here to the near side. Handoff goes to Rogers right up the middle. And he crosses the 40, gets up to about the 43 or 44-yard line. We'll see. I believe they'll mark him at the 44. So give him 4 yards. And he'll be about 3 foot short. Call it a long yard. It's on the 33.5. It'll bring up third down.
So I was saying that they can't go up the middle. Two plays, they went up the middle and got 8 yards out of it. So maybe I should say they can't score here, and they'll score maybe. Yeah.
Maybe they will. I'd like to see Nickel run the option here and sweep. 2 receivers here to the near side. Spencer in the slot. They hand it off up the middle to Rogers, and they stop him. This time the Eagles defense is there to meet Rogers in the backfield. They hold him. They actually push him back for a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down and 2. Will Morgan County go for it here, or will they kick it away?
Yeah, when you look at the score, you got to go for it. But, time, it's early in the second half, so if they punt, it could be a –
Well, if they punt, Leslie County scores, the clock's running.
There you go. So I think
So Nickel comes back into the huddle, and they do indeed appear to be going for it.
And that's probably what I would do.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yep. And they may try to draw them off sides here or something, maybe alternate count or something.
So
maybe.
Nickel lines up in the gun with Rogers Off his right hip, 2 receivers here to the near side. Spencer in the slot. Cantrell going to the quick snap. And across the 45 to about the 48-yard line goes Nickel.
And that will move the chain, so that was a good play by the Cougars.
So a
Got the
5-yard gain. Good run by Nickel. Moves the chains and keeps the Morgan County drive alive, and that was a big play. The Cougars needed that. 1st and 10 now, Morgan County. The football on the 48-yard line. Just underway in the second half here at Leslie County High School at Eagle Stadium. Beautiful new football complex.
Yes, it sure is, and they can do the light effects too as well. So when they celebrate, they flick the lights.
Nickel, had Spencer right in his hands, and he drops it on the 41-yard line. So that pass is incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 now for Morgan County.
And that was a good pass by Nickel. Led him maybe just a little bit too much, but
well, I believe Spencer looked up the field to run too before he caught the ball.
May have.
And he had some real estate in front of him.
He sure did.
So 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Nichols 4 of 7 for 19 yards passing in this game so far tonight. Fakes the handoff, flips it back to Rogers. He goes around the left, crosses over into Leslie County territory. It looked like a face mask, and here comes flags from all the way out on the main highway on that.
That's what it looked like, didn't it? It looked like they was coming from everywhere, every direction. I think some fans threw some there out of the bleachers.
Rogers made it down to the Leslie County 47, it looks like, so he got about 5 yards on the run, or maybe 6 to the 46. But now they'll tack 15 more on that for a face mask.
That'll be an automatic first down.
And a face mask isn't always it's always a tough way to get yardage on that penalty. But the Cougars will take it.
So that'll give the Cougars a first down now on the 31-yard line of Leslie County. And Nichols caught in the backfield and sacked for a loss back to the 46-yard line.
And looks like he may be shaken up just a little bit. He definitely did not see that coming.
He did not. So a 5-yard loss as Nichols was tackled in the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down now and 15, the football on the 36-yard line. Morgan County's first drive of the second half.
Yeah, Nickel never did see that coming, and that's a tough,
he was
tough
lucky,
way to go.
He was lucky to hang on to the football. A lot of times you get tackled from the blind side like that and you'll lose the football.
Yep. So, that's for sure.
Cougars fortunate to hang on to it. Our 2nd down and 15 now, and here we are behind the chains. That's what we was talking about just a minute ago. Let's see if Nickel can turn up a big play here as he has backs to each side, 2 receivers to the near side. Spencer in the slot, Cantrell out, and we'll have a timeout now. Taken by Morgan County. We'll take it with them. 7:49 left in the third period, 27-0 Leslie County, and we'll be back to Hyden right after this.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
2nd and 15 now, the football on the 36-yard line. Nickel flips it back to Rogers, and they'll tackle him in the backfield for a loss. He doesn't even make it back to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, there's a big loss there, and big play by the defense.
Bryce Pugh on the tackle. He's had a big night for Leslie County on both sides of the football. So that loss will make it roughly 3rd down and 20 now, the football on the 41. And we're marching in the wrong direction.
Yes, the Cougars going to have to do something here to we'll see what happens.
Morgan County's moved the football well tonight, Steve, until they get on the Leslie County side of the field, and then this Leslie County defense has really tightened up.
They sure have. They've stepped up, and they've stepped up when they needed to.
Again, 2 receivers to the near side. It looks like Rogers in the slot, Cantrell here to the near, and trips to the right. Empty backfield. Nickel with the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to Spencer, and he comes up and down with the catch down inside the 15-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So Spencer catches that football on the 13-yard line. So a 28-yard pass from Nickel to Spencer, and that's a 1st down for the Cougars.
And big play by the Cougars, exactly what they were needing. And the Eagles have had those big plays tonight, so Cougars needed one there, and they got it.
So they flushed Nickel out of the pocket. He was rolling to his right, threw the ball back across his body, but he hit Spencer right between the 2 and the 0. And Joe hauls it down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Cougars.
Yeah, I think Joe had one thing on his mind there was catch that football.
Catch the football. 2 receivers to the near side. Rogers to the right of Nickel. He takes the snap, hands it off to Rogers. Rogers down inside the 10. Good run. And the Leslie County players say the ball's loose on the ground. Let's see what the officials say.
And that's one thing the Cougars do not need.
And the officials are going to mark the ball down there, I believe. So Morgan County retains possession down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So Rogers with a 4-yard run there. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 6 now with the football on the 9-yard line.
And again, the Cougars find themselves in a position here to score. And
good drive for Morgan County. It's took over 6 minutes off the clock here to start the second half. Nickel in the gun. Wright and Rogers on each side of him. He hands it off. He fakes the handoff, faked me out too, and he had Spencer, but the pass just off his hands in the left corner. It falls incomplete.
That was a tough catch there.
Tough angle on that pass.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 3 now, or 3rd and 6 for the Cougars. Football on the 9-yard line. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Morgan County trails 27-0 here at Leslie County.
Yeah, that ball was, he was turned, I think, back to the line of scrimmage there, and the ball was going away from him. And so, tough catch there.
So this drive's took 6 minutes and 40 seconds. They started on their own 35-yard line. They're looking at 3rd and 6 now on the 9. Nickel fakes the handoff, pitches it out to Wright now, and he goes down to about the 5-yard line. That was Rogers, and Cam Rogers is nailed.
Big hit there by the defense there of the Eagles.
On the 5-yard line. And Bryce Pugh with the tackle, and he's had a couple of big tackles on this drive. He's played a heck of a game tonight for Leslie County.
So the Cougars do have a chance here to get a couple more yards there and get reset the downs and get a 1st down. And so all they need is a couple yards here, so they don't really need to have to get in the end zone.
It's 4th and 2. The football on the 5-yard line. And Morgan County desperately needs some points out of what's been an excellent drive here to start the second half, a long drive. They've held the football all the way out of the intermission. 4th and 2. Nickel in the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. Spencer in the slot. Cantrell all the way out to the side. Nickel rolls. He's in trouble. And he loses the football. It was 4th down anyway, so it'll be Leslie County's football. So Leslie County holds on downs, and they'll take over on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, the defense met him in the backfield there, and he had nowhere to go, and he just turned, and they just run him down. And
so they wound up losing 16 yards on the play. And Leslie County will take over on their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 4:06 left on the clock here in the third period. So 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Morgan County held that football. Out across the 30-yard line to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, we've been talking about the defense of the Eagles. Seem like having answers, but the offense, I mean, they just don't give up. They don't quit. They just keep running, and after they get hit, they keep adding a couple yards each time.
So 1st and 10 after that 14-yard run moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the 35-yard line. 3:44 on a moving clock left here in the third quarter at Leslie County. So 3 times tonight Morgan County's been down inside the 20, and they couldn't come away with points on either one of those 3 drives. Critical turning points in the game. Collett keeps the football, brings it to the near side, turns the corner. He's got room to run across to the Morgan County side of the field and all the way down inside the 40, and they'll mark Collett out at the 36-yard line. So a 29-yard run flips the sides of the field, and Leslie County will have the football 1st and 10 on the Morgan County 36-yard line after that beautiful run by Landry Collett.
And again, there's another big play by the Eagles. It seems like each drive they have a big play.
And I'll tell you, Collett's got some speed. When he turns the corner, he can run. 1st and 10 now, Leslie County. Collett in the gun, 2 receivers to the far side. Now he keeps the football again. He's down inside the 30, the 25, still on his feet, and down to about the 22-yard line. And that'll be 14 more yards and another first down for Leslie County. So Collett's picking it up in bunches now. 2 straight plays, he moves the chains. Leslie County with 19 first downs now in the game by my count. And it's 1st and 10 with the football on the 22-yard line.
Yeah, we were talking there at halftime that, if they score on those drives when they got down inside the 10, inside the 20, and you take a couple of those scores off the other side, this is a different ballgame.
Huge swing.
Yeah.
12-point swings. Down inside the 20 to about the 14-yard line goes Charles Hoskins. Give him 8 yards on the carry. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 2 now for the Eagles. The football on the 14-yard line. So they're picking up yardage in chunks on the ground on this drive, Steve, and that's a sign of a defense getting tired. They've been out there a long time tonight, and those 3 drives inside the 20 for Morgan County and coming away with no points are backbreakers.
Yeah, when you got kids, players got to play both sides of the field and both sides of the ball. It wears and tears on you, and it takes a lot out of you.
2 receivers each side, Collett in the gun. He passes over the middle, and that pass falls incomplete.
Good coverage there by the Cougars.
So Baker was the intended receiver. It falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 now. The football on the 14-yard line, and Leslie County with the 27-0 lead late in the third quarter. They started this drive at the 4:06 mark on the clock on their own 21-yard line. So they've moved it 65 yards so far. They have 3rd and 2. Collett hands it off to Maggard, and he carries tacklers with him down inside the 15, and a flag comes flying in. We'll see what this flag is for.
And again, this Eagles offense, when they get hit, they just keep going, and they usually get a couple more yards, seems like, after the hit. That right there was a perfect example of that. He just kept on going at it.
Maggard's a strong runner.
He sure is.
Carried 3 defenders with him down inside the 15, and that's a penalty against Morgan County. And it's a face mask on Morgan County. So that'll be a first down. They'll move the ball down to the 7-yard line.
And there you cannot give them yards. You can't give any freebies.
You certainly cannot. So it's first and goal now. Collett looking in the corner, and boy, he had wide Hensley. He just overthrew him in the left corner of the end zone. The pass falls incomplete.
Just barely missed him. Good play, good looking. Good throw. Good looking throw there. Just a little strong.
Collett's 11 of 15 by my count for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. And those 4 incompletions, 2 of those could have been caught. So second and goal for the Eagles. Collett in the gun. And the handoff in the backfield, Morgan County gang tackles the Eagles runner in the backfield. That was wide Ostrander. And they'll mark that back on about the 10-yard line now, it looks, so he'll lose 3.
And again, I think they did say this was homecoming for Leslie County. Big crowd, and big crowd still here in the late in the third quarter.
They was having a festival there, too, in Hyden when we come through town, so a big weekend here in Leslie County.
Yep.
And their football team's not disappointed them here tonight. Call it out of the gun on third and goal, under pressure. And the pass falls incomplete. That was intended for Hoskins. And that'll bring up fourth and goal. So will they send Osborne in to kick, or will they go for it?
I believe he's going to kick this one.
And Osborne they are bringing him out to kick. And he's done a heck of a good job kicking the football tonight. So they're going to spot it on about the 17. It'll be a 27-yard field goal attempt for Osborne. Snaps down, kicks up. And it's good.
And he had enough leg there to go another 20 yards, I believe.
So Osborne with the 27-yard kick, and that'd have been good from 37 easy,
yep,
or 40.
Yep.
21 seconds left in the third period. Your score, Leslie County 30 and Morgan County nothing. We'll be back to Hyden right after this.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with 0 closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
That drive was 79 yards, took 3 minutes and 45 seconds, capped off by the 27-yard field goal by Osborne, and it's 30-0 Leslie County. That kick's covered by Chance Wright for Morgan County, and it looks like it's on about the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. The football is marked on the 39-yard line. And Morgan County's had 3 good drives deep into Leslie County territory this evening, but they've been denied all 3 times. They've turned the football over once on downs, once on a fumble, once on an interception. And what could have been a close game is a 30-0 Leslie County lead, and to take nothing away from this Eagles team, they've been impressive tonight on both sides of the football, Steve.
They sure have, and pretty much dominated the whole game and both sides, and they've come to play.
2 receivers to the near side, nickel in the gun. Spencer in the slot. Hand off to Rogers. He crosses the 40 and gets out to about the 43-yard line.
A good run there.
So a gain of 4 for Cameron on that play. Bryce Pugh again on the tackle there. It seems like he's been in on every other tackle tonight for Leslie County. That's the last play of the third period. Your score at Hyden, Leslie County 30, Morgan County nothing, and we'll be back to Leslie County High School in Eagle Field right after this.
Life is filled with moments, some monumental, some mere seconds. Moments we often take for granted as we worry and anticipate all the moments to come. At Woodman Life, we help ease that worry with our affordable insurance and retirement products. We work to protect financial security, community pride, patriotism, and peace of mind so that you can protect the moments that matter most.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Through 3 periods, Morgan County with 48 yards on the ground, 47 yards through the air. Leslie County 213 yards rushing, 154 yards passing. Nickel hands the football off up the middle across the 45 to about the 47-yard line is Rogers. So give him 4 yards on that carry. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 2. And guess who assisted in that tackle again? Bryce Pugh.
Tell you what, he's been everywhere, hasn't he?
He's been all over the field tonight for Leslie County. So 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. The clock moving down under 11:25 now left here in the game. 30-0 Leslie County with the lead.
And both teams done a really good job going down the field on that in that third quarter. There only really 2 drives, one for each team, and see what happens here in the 4th.
Nickel in the gun, takes the snap, flips it back to right in the backfield. He makes a couple of tacklers miss and gets out close to the 50-yard line. I believe that's where they'll mark him at, and he took a shot there.
Yeah.
He's slow to get up.
I believe that is good enough for a 1st down.
So they're going to mark it on the 50, and that will be enough. That's a 3-yard gain and a 1st down for Morgan County. That's their 7th 1st down of the evening. And that'll keep this drive moving for the Cougars. It's not because they haven't moved the ball at times tonight, and it's not because they've not been on the Leslie County end of the field, because they have been.
Yep.
But each time they was either stopped on downs or turned the football over. Let's see what the Cougars can do here. 1st and 10. The football right at the midfield stripe. Nickel in the gun, 2 receivers near side. Spencer in the slot. 2 receivers far side as well. Handoff Rogers. He crosses midfield. He may get 1 yard.
Really didn't want to go down there, did he? He just wanted to keep on. So
he got 1 yard. That was a tough yard. And it's 2nd down and 9. Clock down under 10 minutes now left in the game.
Seems like the Cougars are moving a little quicker now.
2 receivers here to the near side. Spencer in the slot. Nickel fakes the handoff to Rogers. He's in trouble. Breaks a tackle. Floats it out to the sideline here to Spencer, and it goes out of bounds as it crosses the 40-yard line. Incomplete.
Yeah, he got in trouble there, and that's probably a good thing to throw that ball a little
just throw it
strong.
away.
Yep, get rid of it.
3rd and 9 now. That stops the clock with 9:43 left. And you know at this point in the game it's 4 downs to move the chains. They're not going to kick the football away no more, I wouldn't think.
Nope, I don't. I agree with you. It's pretty much 4 downs every drive now.
Morgan County had the football out of the intermission and had a 7-minute and 56-second drive in the third quarter, but they stalled. Then Leslie County ended it with a 27-yard field goal on the last play of the third quarter. Nickel in the gun, takes the snap, flips it back to Cantrell. Cantrell comes near side, tries to turn it upfield, but he's caught right there and tackled. And they'll throw him down and they'll give him forward progress at the 49-yard line, so it'll officially be no gain. And that'll bring up 4th and 9 now for the Cougars.
And looks like they are going to go for it, as we expected.
At this point in the game, they have to.
Yeah, I think your mind's made up for you here.
So this Leslie County defense, for the most part, has been stout up the middle this whole game. So let's see if Morgan County tries to run something in a misdirection or outside, and they've got receivers all over the field, trips to the far side, double receivers here near side. Nickel takes the snap. Plenty of time to throw, and he airs it out looking for Spencer, overthrows him. It's intercepted on the 25-yard line. So the third turnover. Ryan Ostander picks it off.
Yeah, just overthrew that one just a little bit, and he was just standing there waiting for it.
So he picked that off on the 15-yard line, brought it back out to the 49. And they'll mark off a 10-yard penalty against Leslie County. So the football's on the 39 after the interception and the mark off of the penalty. And the Leslie County runner goes all the way down to the 35-yard line.
And got him by the shoestring there, I believe, to bring him down. If not for that, it'd have been.
If not for that, he would have had a touchdown.
Yep. And that's exactly what he had his eyes on there. He was going to the house on that one.
So a 24-yard run that goes all the way down to the 25-yard line of Morgan County. It's actually a 26-yard run. And it's 1st and 10 now, the football on the Morgan County 25-yard line. 7:54 left in this football game.
And I believe that was Chance Wright that made the stop and didn't let up, didn't give up.
Saved 6 points.
He sure did.
So 2 receivers split each side. Handoff up the middle. And down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard lines, Preston Brock.
Number 13, Preston Brock in the carry for a gain of 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
So a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 now as they have to make the 15, it looks like.
As the Eagles take their time and the clock's on their side as it rolls down.
The clock's their friend as it approaches 7 minutes left here in the game. Call it in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Brock again. Big hole down inside the 20, inside the 15, all the way down to the 14-yard line. So a 10-yard gain for Preston Brock. And that'll move the chains again. Leslie County with 21 first downs by my count now on the evening.
That's a lot of first downs.
That's a lot of first downs. So the clock continues to move. Call it in the gun with Brock to the left to him. 2 receivers on each side. Fakes the handoff to Brock. Hits the receiver on the left, and he's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Call it to Hoskins, and that's a 14-yard catch and run. And Leslie County has a 36-0 lead now.
And that will cause the clock to run.
So the 14-yard touchdown pass from Collett to Brock, and it's 36-0, and Osborne will try to add the extra point. And the clock should run from this point forward. And Osborne's kick is good. He's a good kicker, Steve.
He sure is.
So your score with 5:38 left here and the clock moving, Leslie County now has increased the lead to 37-0, and the clock will run to run out this game.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We're family owned and operated, and we're ready to meet your needs. Our friendly and experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer residential and commercial paving without the hassle of a big contractor. Call us today to schedule your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Very impressive win for Leslie County here this evening. They've had 6 touchdown drives in this game. They lead 37-0, and Osborne will kick the football off. And the squib kick will be covered by Morgan County at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, 21 first downs and good defense. We'll get you a 37-0 lead right now late in the fourth quarter.
It certainly will.
As the clock winds down.
So Morgan County has the football on their own 40-yard line. They trail 37-0, and the clock, as Steve said, continues to run down under 3:40 now. And the main objective from this point forward should just be to get back on the bus and back home without getting anybody hurt here in the last 3 minutes of this game. So Morgan County breaks the huddle. They've got 2 receivers to the near side here. Nickel in the gun. Got 1 back on each side. Hands it off to Rogers. He crosses the 40 and out near the 44-yard line. So give Cam 4 on that carry.
And the big takeaway from this game for the Cougars will be the thing that will haunt them the most is the turnovers. Had some opportunities to score. Was
early
close
in the game.
Yeah.
Early in the game. Critical turnover.
Yep. So
2 turnovers in the first half, and then a turnover on downs as well, and then a big turnover here in the second half. Every time they get close to pay dirt, they turn the ball over.
Yep. And it just breaks their back and breaks that momentum, and it's hard to come back, bounce back.
2nd down and 6. Football on the 44. Nickel in the gun. Fakes a handoff to Rogers. Now floats it out here to Spencer. He catches it, crosses the Leslie County 50, and goes down to about the 45-yard line.
Good looking play there by the Cougars.
13-yard gain there and a first down for Morgan County. 1st and 10. Morgan County in the hurry-up offense. The clock approaches 2 minutes. Nickel with a runner to each side, hands this one off to right. He spins, avoids a tackle, goes down inside the 45 to about the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the play for Wright. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for Morgan County. So Wright and Rogers lines up on each side of Nickel in the gun, 2 receivers to the far side. He fakes a handoff, finds Spencer. Spencer catches the football, and he's down to about the 31-yard line, near the first down markers, and that will move the chains. So Spencer with the first down catch.
It looked like he stepped out of bounds there. He could have actually had another 3 or 4 yards.
First down number 9 for Morgan County by our count. Keeps this drive moving. Football on the 31-yard line, the clock approaching a minute. Nickel finds Spencer again. He breaks a tackle, goes down inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Nickel and Spencer's got it going right now, so I'd say keep on.
So they put it on the 15, a 16-yard gain, and there's a timeout called. We'll take it with them when we come back to Hyden. 37-0 Leslie County.
The timeout on the field, Morgan County.
With the power to bring us together even when we're far apart, we keep families connected. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
First and 10 Cougars, football on the 15-yard line, Nickel in the gun. 51 seconds, the clock running. Nickel's in trouble now. Throws it back across his body, and it falls incomplete on the 5-yard line. That'll bring up second and 10. The clock down under 30 seconds now before they get this snap off, maybe down to 20. They quickly come to the line. Nickel with a running back to each side, right to the near side of him. Rogers to the far side. Tries to find Spencer, and that pass is incomplete. Brings up third and 10, and that'll be the final play of the football game. So your final score here at Eagle Field at Hyden at Leslie County. The Leslie County Eagles defeat Morgan County 37-0. We'll go back to the studio, and then we'll be back with the final stats. And to wrap it up, you've been watching Morgan County Cougars football on MTTV Channel 2.
My name is Zach Engel, and I'm the branch manager here at First National Bank in West Liberty. Everyone here is excited to cheer on the Morgan County football team and its cheerleaders this upcoming season. Go Cougars!
First National Bank is committed to providing quality services to our customers. First National Bank offers a wide variety of account options. When you need a loan, First National Bank offers an assortment of loan options. We are excited to offer our home equity line of credit loans with zero closing costs. Stop by today and ask one of our knowledgeable team members for more information on our banking products.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
Well, it was homecoming here for the Leslie County Eagles this evening in Hyden at Eagle Field, and they did not disappoint this crowd as they walk off the field with a 37-0 victory over Morgan County. And Steve, it was a dominating performance by Leslie County, but again, Morgan County had critical turnovers in this game, especially early. 4 times they was inside the 30-yard line of Leslie County and couldn't come away with a point on any one of those drives.
Yeah, they had their opportunities. And, the big takeaway from it will be the turnovers, but not just the turnovers. It'll be the timing and where they were on the field. And it just seems like they had their chance to score, and they turned the ball over with a fumble or interception, and it just seems like it was just bad timing. They couldn't get a break, and, and they just couldn't get over that hump.
Score by quarters in this game, Leslie County outscored Morgan County 6-0 in the first period. Then they tacked on 21 more points in the second period, led 27-0 at the break. 10 points were scored in the second half, all 10 of those by Leslie County. A 3-minute and 45-second 10-play 69-yard drive in the third quarter was capped off by a 27-yard field goal from Osborne, and that pushed Leslie County's lead to 30-0. In the final scoring drive of the game took 4 minutes, 17 seconds, 4 plays, 51 yards, culminated with a 14-yard pass from Collett to Brock. The extra point was good, and that was your final score at 37-0. Let's look at some of the unofficial statistics in this game. First, for Morgan County, they had 10 first downs in the game, 32 rushes for 64 yards. Nickel was 8 of 16 through the air for 84 yards in passing, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Morgan County also lost 2 fumbles in this game and had 5 penalties for 40 yards. They was 2 of 9 on third down conversions and 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions for the game. Leslie County, the Eagles had 22 first downs in this game, 28 rushes for 250 yards on the ground, 12 of 18 passing by Landry Collett for 168 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game. An excellent game for Landry Collett. 5 penalties on the Eagles, 49 yards, 3 of 6 on third down conversions, 0 of 1 on fourth down conversions. They made their lone field goal attempt, and it was a 27-yarder by Osborne in the third period. Some of the individual statistics first for Morgan County. Adam Cantrell in rushing had 2 rushes for 30 yards. Bradley Nickel with 6 rushes for 24 yards. He had a fumble lost. Cameron Rogers, 15 rushes for 13 yards and a fumble. Chance Wright, 9 rushes for minus 3 yards. Passing, Bradley Nickel again, 8 of 16 for 84 yards and 2 interceptions in this football game. Joe Spencer caught 7 balls tonight, some of those out of the backfield for 90 yards in this game. A good game for Joe Spencer. Let's look at some of the individual statistics for Leslie County. First in rushing, Landry Collett, the quarterback, 10 rushes, 82 yards, and a touchdown for Leslie County. Dalton Maggard, 6 rushes, 57 yards. Preston Brock with 3 rushes for 37 yards. Charles Hoskins, 2 rushes, 19 yards. Wyatt Hensley, 1 attempt for 14 yards. Wyatt Ostrander, 3 attempts for 9 yards. And Bryce Pugh touched the football 1 time. It was a 3-yard touchdown run in the second period. He also capped that drive off with a 2-point conversion on the ground. Passing, Landry Collett again, 12 of 17 for 168 yards and 3 touchdowns. Receiving in this game for Leslie County, Wyatt Hensley, 6 receptions, 116 yards and 1 touchdown. Charles Hoskins, 2 receptions, 14 yards and a touchdown. Dalton Maggard, 1 reception, 14 yards and a touchdown. Dalton Baker, 2 receptions for 24 yards. That's your final statistics, both individually and as a team unofficial. Leslie County with the victory evens their record at 3-3 on the season. They'll be back in action on October the 7th as they go on the road to take on Middlesboro. Morgan County loses their 4th straight game. They fall to 1-6 with the loss. They'll be back in action next Friday evening on the road once again. Their final road game of the regular season, Steve. They travel to Knott County to take on Knott County Central, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we will have the Thacker Grigsby telecast of that game here on MTTV Channel 2 next Friday evening.
And again, we want to give a big shout out to our friends there at Thacker Grigsby for helping us get this back to everybody in Mountain Telephone service area. And again, and we want to thank everybody for joining us on TVS Channel 25 in Thacker Grigsby's service area. So, yeah, and again, next week it'll be on, we'll use their feed, and we appreciate that.
We will be back on the air here on MTTV Channel 2. Our next game will be against Breathitt County as Breathitt County travels to West Liberty to take on Morgan County at Don McKenzie Field on October the 14th. Kickoff will be at 7:30. We'll be on the air at 7:20. So, Steve, as always, it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed working it with you tonight. Yep. Wherever you've watched us at out there across YouTube land or on the Thacker Grigsby Network or our own MTTV network. So long, everybody from Hyden. Good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks at Don McKenzie Field.